Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I don't feel like myself anymore? You're not sick. You're not in pain. But your body feels quieter, not as steady, not as strong. Getting up from a chair takes more effort. Climbing stairs leaves you breathless. And those little chores, groceries, gardening, walking across the room, suddenly feel bigger than they used to. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. After 60, our muscles begin to change. Not all at once, but slowly, subtly, almost silently. And one of the biggest reasons behind this quiet loss of strength? Not enough of the right protein. But here's the good news. Your muscles are still listening. They still remember how to rebuild. They just need the right support and the right signal. In today's video, you'll discover why your protein needs change dramatically after 60. The 6 most powerful protein-rich foods to restore strength and stability. And 3 daily habits that help you absorb and use protein more effectively, so every bite truly counts. No crash diets. No expensive supplements. Just simple, science-backed shifts to help you feel strong, steady, and at home in your body again. If you've ever thought, maybe this is just what getting older feels like, today's message is for you. Because it doesn't have to be. So take a breath, sit back, and let's rebuild your strength, one powerful meal at a time. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to It's Better Health, where every week we bring you gentle science-backed strategies to stay strong, independent, and fully alive after 60. Section 1. Why seniors need more protein after 60. It's not just about muscle. It's about independence. Here's a truth many older adults don't hear enough. Protein isn't just about staying strong. It's about staying free. You see, after age 60, your body doesn't process protein the same way it used to. Even if you're eating the same foods, your muscles aren't hearing the same message. This is something researchers call anabolic resistance, a fancy term that simply means your muscles have gone a little deaf. They need a louder, clearer signal to rebuild. And that signal comes from eating more protein more consistently. According to health experts and nutritionists, most older adults aren't eating enough protein, especially in the morning when the body needs it most. And the results? More muscle loss, called sarcopenia, higher risk of falls, slower recovery after illness or injury. And yes, more reliance on others for simple things like standing, walking, or bathing. But here's the good news. This is 100% reversible. With the right amount of protein, spread throughout the day, your body can rebuild strength. In fact, studies show that seniors who consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at each meal experience less muscle loss, better balance, faster recovery, and greater energy throughout the day. It's not about eating more. It's about eating smarter and sooner. A strong breakfast with enough protein can literally change how your entire day feels. And that change, it adds up week after week, month after month. Here's something else to know. Your body doesn't store protein the way it stores carbs or fat. That's why daily intake matters. If you skip a day or skip protein at breakfast, you miss a valuable window of opportunity for muscle repair. Green circle, so if you've ever felt like your body just isn't bouncing back the way it used to. You're eating healthy but still feel weak. Or you're losing strength without changing your habits. This could be your signal. Your body isn't broken. It's just underfed in a very specific way. In Section 2, we'll show you 6 of the most powerful, protein-rich foods older adults can eat daily. Foods that are gentle on the stomach, easy to find, and proven to help you walk stronger, stand taller, and live freer after 60. So let's dive in. Section 2. The 6 best protein-rich foods for seniors. You don't need more pills, you need the right plate. So, now you know, protein is non-negotiable after 60. But let's be honest. Between confusing labels, tight grocery budgets, and sensitive digestion, finding the right protein sources can feel overwhelming. Should you eat more meat? Is plant-based protein enough? What if dairy upsets your stomach? We hear this all the time. That's why we've narrowed it down to 6 powerhouse foods that meet 3 essential criteria for older adults. High in quality protein, easy to digest, simple to prepare and enjoy every day. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive powders. They're everyday, accessible foods backed by science. Foods that can help you build muscle, improve balance, boost energy, and feel stronger in your own body. Even better? You'll find options for every preference: animal-based, plant-based, dairy-free, and more. And remember, you don't need to eat them all. Just start with 1 or 2. Make it a daily habit, and let your body feel the difference. Let's begin with one of the most complete proteins on the planet. One that your body knows how to use fast and effectively. Food number 1. Lean meats, the classic protein powerhouse seniors often overlook. When most people over 60 think about eating healthier, they imagine cutting back on red meat or skipping meat altogether. But here's the truth. When chosen and prepared wisely, lean meats like skinless chicken breast, pork tenderloin, and lean cuts of beef are some of the most effective ways to rebuild muscle and stay strong, naturally. Let's talk numbers first. Just 100 grams of lean meat can deliver around 20 grams of high-quality, complete protein. That means your body gets all 9 essential amino acids it needs to build and repair muscle, without the excess saturated fat that often comes with fattier cuts. But there's more. Lean meats aren't just about protein. They're packed with iron, which helps carry oxygen to your muscles, zinc, which supports your immune system, vitamin B12, which keeps your nerves sharp, and choline, a lesser-known nutrient that supports brain function and helps regulate mood and memory. For seniors dealing with fatigue, brain fog, or muscle weakness, these are not optional nutrients. They're essential. Just ask Thomas, 74, from Arizona. He always thought eating steak was bad for his heart. But after his doctor encouraged him to switch from fatty ribeye to lean sirloin, something changed. I started grilling lean beef twice a week, he told us. And within a month, I wasn't just stronger. I could think clearer, too. So how do you get the benefits without the downsides? Here are 3 simple tips to enjoy lean meat the right way after 60. Cook smart. Avoid frying. Choose heart-healthy methods like baking, grilling, steaming, or slow cooking to preserve nutrients without adding unnecessary fats. Watch the portions. You don't need a 16-ounce steak. A palm-sized portion, about 3 to 4 ounces, is more than enough per meal. Pair it with plants. Combine your lean meat with high-fiber veggies like broccoli, carrots, or spinach to support digestion and nutrient absorption. And remember, variety is key. Rotate between chicken, turkey, pork, and lean beef to keep things interesting and ensure a wide range of micronutrients. In a world full of expensive powders and fancy supplements, sometimes the best solution is already in your fridge: a simple, lean cut of meat cooked with care. Because staying strong after 60 doesn't mean reinventing the wheel. It just means learning to use the classics wisely. Food number 2, fish, a heart-loving, muscle-supporting staple for seniors. As one of the lowest calorie yet protein-rich foods on our list, Fish is a great option for seniors to boost their protein intake. You may already have a favorite, but there are plenty of fish in the sea to keep your protein options open. Here are some of our favorites: Arctic char, cod, halibut, tuna. We could add so many more to this list, but the fish options here are loaded with protein, low in calories, and packed with many other important nutrients for your body. Fish also makes for great food for seniors with diabetes. Let's look at Arctic char as an example. Arctic char is a relatively inexpensive fish loaded with protein. Per seafood source, a 3.5-ounce serving of Arctic char contains about 20.2 grams of protein with only 154 calories. However, Arctic char has a relatively high fat content clocking in at about 8.1 grams, so it is best to eat this fish in moderation. Nonetheless, Arctic char is a delicious, nutrient-packed alternative. Second on the list is cod. This tasty cold-water fish has flaky white meat that is low in calories and fat. According to Healthline, a 3-ounce serving of cod contains 16 grams of protein and just 72 calories. Cod is also a great source of B vitamins and omega-3 fatty acids that benefit heart health. For those who do not like a strong, fishy flavor, this mild-tasting fish is a good choice. Next, nutrient-packed halibut is another great option to include in your diet. In a 3-ounce serving, halibut contains about 19 grams of protein and 91 calories. While it has a higher fat content than cod, halibut is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, also called good fats or good cholesterol, which make it an effective anti-inflammatory and a great food for your brain. However, you should eat halibut in moderation due to its high mercury levels. Last on our list is tuna, a delectable and popular nutrient-rich fish. At 3 ounces, yellowfin tuna packs about 25 grams of protein with just 110 calories. Due to its high amounts of selenium, tuna also has antioxidant properties that promote healthy cell growth. Like other fish on this list, tuna is also a great source of B vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium. However, the tuna we reference here is not canned tuna. While a great option financially, canned tuna can be high in mercury. Because of this, it's important to eat tuna, both regular and canned, to avoid mercury toxicity. Food number 3, low-fat dairy. More than just milk, it's muscle, bone, and gut support in every cup. Other nutrient-rich and protein-packed foods to incorporate into your diet are low-fat dairy products. Most dairy products can contain levels of fat, but our list has some low-fat or fat-free options you can try. Low-fat cottage cheese, low-fat yogurt, skim milk. 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese contains about 163 calories, 28 grams of protein, and 2.3 grams of fat. While loaded with protein, cottage cheese has a number of other nutritional benefits too. Cottage cheese contains high levels of selenium, B vitamins, vitamin A, magnesium, potassium, iron and, of course, calcium. Made from the curds of pasteurized cow's milk, cottage cheese can be made with various levels of fat. With its high protein content and other benefits, cottage cheese is a popular nutritional source for athletes and weight loss plans. Next on our dairy list is low-fat yogurt. There are many variations of yogurt from Greek yogurt to fruit-infused yogurt. For nutritional purposes, we will discuss plain low-fat yogurt. Per the USDA, low-fat yogurt contains 154 calories, 3.8 grams of fat, and 12.9 grams of protein in a 1-cup serving. Yogurt is also a great source of calcium, probiotics, and various vitamins. Last but not least is skim milk, a low-calorie and low-fat option that comes loaded with protein. Via Nutrionics.com, 1 cup of skim milk yields 83 calories, 8.3 grams of protein, and a very low 0.2 grams of fat. Like any other dairy product, skim milk is an excellent source of potassium, vitamin A, and calcium. Some people become lactose intolerant as they age and can start as early as their teens or 20s. While dairy is a great option, people who experience bloating, diarrhea, or upset stomach from dairy products can try lactose-free versions of milk and yogurt. Additionally, there are some lactase supplements available over the counter that can help break down the lactose in dairy products safely for those who are lactose intolerant and have symptoms when they eat. Food number 4: eggs, a complete, compact protein for body and brain. Eggs are often overlooked in conversations about muscle health, but they are one of the most complete and affordable sources of protein available, especially important for adults over 60. Each large egg contains approximately 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. This is crucial for maintaining muscle mass and supporting physical function as you age. Protein isn't just about building muscle. It's about preserving your ability to move confidently, stay balanced, and recover faster from everyday physical activities. But eggs do more than help your muscles. They're also an excellent source of choline, a nutrient that supports brain health and memory, which becomes even more important with age. Choline has been associated with cognitive performance, making eggs a smart choice for both the body and the mind. In addition, eggs provide vitamin B12, which is essential for nerve function and helps prevent fatigue, vitamin D, which plays a role in bone strength and immune support, healthy fats, which help with nutrient absorption and hormonal balance. Older adults should prioritize complete protein sources, and eggs fit that definition perfectly. They're not only nutrient-dense, but also budget-friendly and easy to prepare, which makes them highly practical for seniors with limited time, energy, or appetite. How to include eggs in your diet after 60. The nutritionist recommends incorporating eggs into a variety of meals. You can boil them for a quick breakfast, scramble them with vegetables for a balanced lunch, or poach one to top off a grain bowl or salad. Pro tip: unless your doctor advises otherwise, eating 1 egg per day is generally considered safe and beneficial for most older adults. In fact, the cholesterol in eggs has been shown to have less of an impact on heart health than once thought, especially when part of a balanced diet. A note for those with dietary restrictions: if you have concerns about cholesterol or a history of cardiovascular issues, be sure to consult your healthcare provider. Some people may benefit from using egg whites or egg substitutes, but for the general population, the whole egg offers the most nutrition. Food number 5: tofu and edamame, plant-based powerhouses that support muscle and heart. For adults over 60 looking to reduce meat consumption or incorporate more plant-based meals, tofu and edamame, young soybeans, are excellent protein-rich alternatives. According to the article from One Medical, these soy-based foods deliver 10 to 20 grams of high-quality protein per serving, depending on how they're prepared and portioned. What makes them stand out? They're complete plant proteins, meaning, just like eggs and lean meats, they provide all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to maintain and repair muscle tissue. That's especially important as aging bodies become more prone to muscle loss, sarcopenia, and slower recovery. But the benefits of tofu and edamame don't stop at protein. Both are rich in isoflavones, natural compounds in soy that have been linked to improved heart health, reduced inflammation, and even better bone density in older adults. They're also low in saturated fat and contain fiber, which supports digestion, a common concern for seniors. Tofu is especially versatile. You can stir-fry it with colorful vegetables for a quick dinner. Add it to soups or stews for a protein boost. Blend silken tofu into smoothies or sauces for a creamy texture and subtle flavor. Edamame, on the other hand, makes a great snack with just a sprinkle of sea salt. Addition to grain bowls or salads. Side dish steamed or roasted with spices. Pro tip: for those who worry about digestibility, both tofu and edamame are generally well tolerated. If gas or bloating is a concern, try smaller portions at first and pair them with ginger or fermented foods like kimchi to support easier digestion. One medical highlights that incorporating plant-based proteins like tofu and edamame into your diet a few times per week can provide valuable variety, ensure adequate protein intake, and contribute to long-term cardiovascular health. And the best part? They're affordable, accessible, and fit beautifully into almost any style of cooking: Asian, Mediterranean, or even simple Western fare. Food number 6. Lentils and chickpeas, the budget-friendly powerhouses for aging muscles. If you're looking for an affordable way to boost your protein intake while also caring for your heart, gut, and energy levels, lentils and chickpeas might just be the unsung heroes of your kitchen. These humble legumes are more than just a side dish. They're a nutritional triple threat, offering 7 to 17 grams of protein per cup, depending on how they're prepared, along with fiber, B vitamins, and iron, all crucial for adults over 60. Let's break that down. Protein helps your muscles stay strong and stable as you age. Fiber supports digestion and keeps blood sugar balanced. B vitamins and iron fight fatigue and support your nervous system. And here's something important. Unlike some plant foods, lentils and chickpeas are naturally low in fat and sodium, making them a heart-smart choice, especially for seniors managing blood pressure or cholesterol. How to enjoy them? Don't let the prep work scare you. Today, you can buy pre-cooked, canned, or vacuum-sealed lentils and chickpeas that are ready in seconds. Just rinse, warm, and serve. Try tossing chickpeas into a salad or soup. Making a hearty lentil stew with garlic, turmeric, and carrots. Roasting them with olive oil for a crunchy, savory snack. Pro tip: if you're watching your sodium, choose low-sodium canned versions or cook them from scratch using dried beans. A slow cooker or pressure cooker can make this super simple. Why they matter after 60? As you get older, your appetite might change, and heavy meats can feel harder to digest. Lentils and chickpeas offer a gentler, more balanced source of protein, one that supports muscle strength without overloading your system. In fact, studies show that diets rich in legumes are linked to lower rates of age-related inflammation, better weight management, and even longer lifespan in older adults. And unlike many superfoods out there, these are affordable, accessible, and deeply nourishing, without any fancy packaging or price tag. The bottom line: lentils and chickpeas aren't just for vegetarians. They're for anyone over 60 who wants to stay strong, energized, and full of life. So the next time you're planning lunch or dinner, skip the processed protein bar and reach for something real, warm, and time-tested. Because sometimes the most powerful health choices come in the simplest bowl. Section 3. How to maximize protein benefits after 60. Because what you eat is only part of the equation. How and when you eat protein matters just as much. Let's break it down into 3 easy, powerful strategies anyone over 60 can start today. 3.1. Spread your protein throughout the day. Most people eat very little protein at breakfast, a bit more at lunch, and then load up at dinner. But science shows that this uneven approach doesn't work well, especially as you age. Why? because your body can only use a limited amount of protein at a time to build and repair muscle. If you save all your protein for one big meal at night, you're missing valuable opportunities to keep your muscles strong throughout the day. The new rule of thumb: 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal, spread evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's like 2 scrambled eggs and Greek yogurt in the morning, grilled chicken or lentil soup at lunch, baked salmon or tofu stir-fry at dinner. Consistency is key. When you give your muscles a steady stream of fuel, they don't just survive, they thrive. 3.2. Pair protein with gentle movement. You've probably heard of the phrase, use it or lose it, and when it comes to muscle health, it couldn't be more true. But here's the good news. You don't need intense workouts. Even light movement like taking a 10-minute walk, doing a few sit-to-stands, gently stretching your legs, can open up what researchers call the anabolic window. That's the golden period, usually within 30 to 60 minutes after movement, when your body is primed to absorb protein and rebuild muscle faster and more effectively. So here's your game plan. Move a little, then eat your protein, and let your body do the rest. This simple routine can improve your strength, reduce your risk of falls, and keep your legs feeling reliable and strong. 3.3. Plan ahead, stay on track. Life gets busy, even in retirement. And it's easy to skip meals or fall back on snacks that lack the protein your body craves. That's why preparation is powerful. Try boiling eggs in batches and storing them in the fridge for quick meals. Warming milk or dairy alternatives ahead of time so they're ready when you need a protein boost. Batch cooking beans or lentils, so all you have to do is reheat and enjoy. Also, don't underestimate the power of soft, easy-to-chew foods. As we age, changes in dental health or digestion can make some meals uncomfortable. So go for smoothies with protein powders, fruits, and yogurt. Soups made with beans, lentils, or shredded chicken. Soft scrambled eggs or mashed chickpeas with olive oil. The goal? Make protein easy, enjoyable, and a natural part of your daily rhythm. Because staying strong after 60 doesn't happen by accident. It happens by choosing consistency, movement, and mindful nourishment, one small step at a time. Conclusion: your strength is still yours. You've spent a lifetime showing up for others, for your family, your work, your community. But somewhere along the way, maybe you stopped showing up for your own body. Not because you didn't care, but because no one ever told you it still mattered. But here's the truth. Your strength didn't disappear. It just got quieter. And now, it's patiently waiting for the smallest sign that you're ready to rebuild. Maybe it starts with a boiled egg at breakfast, or a short walk around the block before lunch, or a protein-packed smoothie after dinner. These aren't just meals. They're messages to your body. Messages that say, I still care. I'm still here. I still want to feel strong. Because at 60, 70, even 80, your muscles still listen. Your body still responds. And it's never too late to give it the fuel, the movement, and the love it's been missing. So today, just start small. Pick one food from our list. Add it to your next meal. Pair it with a little movement. And watch how your body begins to remember what it means to feel capable again. At its better health, we believe growing older shouldn't mean growing weaker. It should mean growing wiser and learning how to work with your body, not against it. If this video inspired you, share it with someone who needs that reminder too. Leave a comment below. Tell us your favorite protein tip. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're here every week with natural, science-backed ways to help you feel stronger, steadier, and fully alive. Until next time, be kind to your body. It's still working hard for you every single day.